guys, good afternoon. Right now it's about 12:20 and today is 15th of March 2018. How are you guys? What are you doing? How is the market? Market is absolutely indecisive. Really, really indecisive. It's going up, it's going down, but it's having no clear indication. See here, it went up, then it came down, then it went up, then I don't know what it's planning. So Nifty is really not having any kind of mindset right now. But if you ask me, looking at the moving averages, if you ask me looking at the moving average, so this is the 10 moving average. You can see this is the 10 moving average. Now, there could be a possibility that it crosses like that, this crosses like that, and the candles come above. So there may be a bit of, uptrend that may be seen. But what I would feel is more prominent is this moving average taking a resistance like this, and then market will fall, right? So something, I don't know what, but something is trying to hold market. And let's see, because right now Nifty is absolutely indecisive. So right now it's about 12:23. Another 7 minutes at 12:30, when the next candle forms and the price rejection happens or the volumes come in, either of the thing may happen. Either the volumes will come or the price rejection will happen. Then we can take a call, right? So see here, in my mind, if you ask me, in my mind, I don't know, I may be incorrect. I'm not saying that I'm 100% sure about everything, but what I'm saying, it went up, right? The way it went up, it crossed its morning range with huge volumes, right? With pretty good volumes, because when it was forming, it looked as if Nifty will go up. Hmm? But Nifty took a resistance and came down. Nifty took a resistance and came down. It didn't, there was a price rejection at the higher level, right? The next candle also, there was a price rejection in the solid Marubuzu candle, and it came down. Then again, at a certain level, it got some support and went up, and again tried to cross the moving average with volume. But again, there is a price rejection. You can see out here this big wick, right? It tells me that bears are not leaving the grip of the market, right? And the factors to contribute for that could be anything. Like the metal sector looks weak to me. If you look into the Hindalco, you look into VDL, you look into Tata Steel, you look into sale is positive today slightly, but Tata Steel is negative, Hindalco is negative, VDL is negative, and I was looking at it, even Reliance is negative. Infi was negative, but it has covered it now. It has covered itself now, right? So what I'm feeling, to me it looks, because the metal is little weak, and even Maruti is showing a weakness in the market. Like Maruti is also a heavyweight in the market. So auto sector and the metal sector, whenever they are weak, I kind of I always feel that the market may have a overall market sentiments are weak, according to me. Like I that's my barometer to judge what's happening in the market. So to me, market looks weak, right? So I am not on a buy side. I am not on a buy side. I am on a sell side, right? And equity, of course, I'm on a buy side, but like if you ask me FNO, then I'm in the sell side. I'm not in a trade which is positive. So one of the trade where I want to bring to your attention is HEG. In one day itself, it has given 6.5% return in one day, and it's a heavy value stock, right? It's given 6.5% return. So I had good, like not today, I had about 90 shares for quite some time, 90 here and 10 on the other platform. And I bought it about 15 days back, right? Let me show you if I could here. This is HEG. Where did I buy it? I bought it at 2827, right? I bought it at 2827. And where is it right now? It is at 3014. So what I want to tell you here is that I bought it somewhere here, 2827. at this point here on this day. And the moment I bought, almost immediately after that, it fell, and it even came down and touched 2400 within next 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I was very convinced about this stock, because to me it looked very, very positive. I've seen huge buying coming into it for the past many days, and I continued holding it. I didn't, like normally one should have a stop loss, but my perception is when the analysis is correct, because this is actually operators ensure that your stop loss is hit. So I don't put my stop loss in such good stocks. I leave it without stop loss because the moving average basically tells me that there's no need to worry. And in the next couple of days, it bounced back. From there, from 2,400, it has bounced back to 3,600 points, 25% return, 6.5% today itself, right? 6.5% return today itself. Look at it, 6.5% return in one single day. Huge returns, right? So identifying a good stock is always, uh, added into your, you know, understanding about the market. Like if you identify a good stock, hold it. Because see, the amount of money you can earn in equity, FNO will always, like your few trades will be good and the rest trades will be bad. So to avoid that, it's a good idea to invest good amount of equity and earn good money. So what I'm saying, if we have some 2.5 lakh rupees or 3 lakh rupees or 5 lakh rupees and we get about 5% in a week, that's not a bad amount. What do you say? Suppose we have about 3 lakh in our account, or 2 lakhs in our account, and we get about 5%, means 10,000 rupees. This is on an investment of 2 lakh 50,000, roughly about that. Like I bought 90 shares, so 2 lakh 60,000 must be my investment at that time, and this is good 6% return, right? In a week, if you get 6% return or 10% return, it's very, very good, right? 6% return means in a month you will get about 24% return, or if you want to be very, very conservative, 20% return is a very decent return. So on 2 lakh rupees, if you get 40,000 rupees a month and a safe investment, even if market goes down, so what? Right? So what? Let it go down as much as it could, but ultimately it'll touch some bottom if your stock is good, if your stock is fundamentally strong, if your stock is technically strong. If your stock is technically strong, then you don't need to worry, right? The stock will go up. Whenever will be appropriate moment, the stock will go up, right? So identifying a good stock is the main thing. Fundamentally strong and technically strong, both ways it has to be strong, right? So let's just go back to Nifty and once again see what's happening. So Nifty has broken its morning range again with volume. Once it broke in the morning, again it has broken its morning range with volumes. So I'm still wanting to see how it holds itself, because to me it looks still weak. I cannot say with confidence that I'm finding Nifty solid. I like many of times I do say that I find Nifty very solid, rock solid. I don't see that today, because TCS I saw in the morning, it opened gap up, but it came down massively. Then Hindalco is down. Then VDL is down. So I am not being able to say that with such huge confidence that Nifty will go up. My concern will remain, right? Let me see it in various time frames. Let me see on various time frames. So 30 minutes, it's just taking a support, which is a good support. Like it looks good from here. In 1 hour, it is again on a positive note. And 5 minutes में देखते हैं what's happening. 5 minutes may it has this resistance of 200 moving average. If you see here, it has this 200 moving average resistance. So if it crosses this up in the upward direction, then it will definitely go up. But in any case, if it takes a resistance, then I'm on a sell side only. I'm not expecting any positive. I don't expect Nifty to be going hugely up. That's what my perception is. I may be wrong. I may be definitely wrong. Right? So let me see its option chain and see what is happening in the option chain. A little while ago, there's a huge, call writing happening at 10,400 level, 45 lakh 60,000. And there was fresh contracts written today, 4,70,000 roughly today itself. So that means Nifty was kind of having a ceiling at 10,400 and the put unwinding happening, right? Let me just refresh and see what's happening. So it is as it is, the call writing is still massive at 10,400, right? Whereas the put writing has, again, the high put writing is happening at the level of 10,200. So we don't know. Nifty is still not giving any indication. See, it has taken a resistance and it's coming down. So I'm not at all convinced with Nifty's any of these voluminous movements. I'm not convinced because when will I be convinced? I will be only convinced when metal sector will also go up and when auto sector will go up. Then I will be convinced. Okay, now Nifty is ready to go up. Now Nifty is ready to go up. My barometer to decide about Nifty's direction is these two sectors. So let's see. Let's hope for the best. So guys, this is how HEG has gone today, up and up and up and up, right? Huge solid momentum, huge solid momentum. Such a rock solid momentum. Identify such trades, they will give you huge money. They will definitely give you huge money. So another stock that I have on my radar for quite some time is SKF India. It actually is experiencing a little resistance, but for quite some time it is horizontal. So I am expecting it to have a breakup in the upward direction. There should be a breakdown in the upward direction. So let's see today. Pharma for a change is doing a little better. Pharma is little better today. Positive. Lupin is positive, and Kedila, Cipla is not positive. So there is mixed sentiment in the market, and according to me, I am finding Reliance also very very weak. Look at Reliance. I feel Reliance is very weak, and it should have an opportunity on the sell side, right? Reliance should have an opportunity on the sell side, right? So to me, since Reliance looks weak, I feel it's a heavyweight in the Nifty. So there should be Nifty little downside also should be there. See what I want to tell you here. When the moving averages are so close, absolute indecisiveness in the market. So stay out of the market. Nah, we don't need to trade every day. Why should we trade? There should be days when we should just watch market. So today's, few days are like that only. So maybe Monday, Tuesday, opportunities will come. But till then, stay out of the market. Enjoy trades like HEG, Wenky's. Wenky's now is having a little profit booking today. Wenky's. So Wenky's is having a little profit booking today, but otherwise it was doing pretty fine. But today there is a bit of profit booking, right? So today there is a bit of profit booking, and there's a resistance you can see at the top in the form of pivot points, right? So there is a pivot point. That is why you have a resistance being experienced by it once and then twice. So trail your stop loss in case it is happening that way, okay? And hold it tightly. So once again, let's quickly go back. Now I think Nifty is struggling, and I don't know, it may go up, but the moving averages are so close. It could be call in any direction. So with this, I'm signing off. Let's see. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good day.